Hi and welcome. Today we're going to look at the SimpliCam video doorbell. This is a wired doorbell and we'll see if we can make it work. You see, we don't need a knife. They don't say anything else. So this is automatic record alarm events when used with a simple safe alarm system. So we have to see, because I think you may need to have an additional device, but let's have a quick look. Okay, so that's how it looks like. Oh wow, it's actually wider than I've expected. The button looks amazing. Feels really good quality. I wish they had USB-C in there, but it's a micro USB. And we'll see why it actually has that. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what else we have in here. Is there anything else in there? I think that's just like that. So that's the plate where you would connect it wiredly. And we have some, let's do this. We even have a screwdriver. So that's installation guide in terms of sales. Let's just take this out. We have this kind of type of screwdriver, star. You have the screws that you need to use when installing it, and nothing else in there. Let's just have a quick look, nothing else. So that's what you use to mount it on the wall. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have. So let's have a quick look. So you need a Phillips screwdriver to connect the wires. Let's have a quick look how you do that. Oh, okay, so you don't need to have anything specific. You just put the wires around and then you connect it. And that's all you get on this one. I thought you get a bit more instructions, but no. You think you don't need it. I'm still curious, was that micro? So I'm gonna first try with the micro USB just to see what can happen. And we have one, but it's a bit short. Now I'll have to unplug one of my lights. And let's see, what does this do? Okay, so probably when you want to configure it.
Your camera is ready for setup. Follow the instructions in the SimpliSafe app to get started.
Okay, so we need to install the SimpliSafe app. So I'm happy because I don't need to necessarily do it like this for now. We could just configure. So I'll pause the video. Okay guys, so I think that's the application you need. SimpliSafe Home Security app. So you just install this from your Google Play Store or from the Apple Store. Okay, so once you've installed the app, then it will ask you to sign in if you have an account, or create an account. So you'll put your email address in there. Okay, so what would happen next is like it will ask you to put a password, and then he will show you a recovery code. Make sure you copy and save that recovery code if you need to reset your account later. Otherwise, you may not be able to do that. And now the next step, it just shows you different devices that you want to set up, but we will say set up cameras. And then we're gonna install the Video Doorbell Pro, and then you can just put like a property name. So I'm gonna just say Mafia home. Next, allow location. Yeah, so I'll do allow it, and then it will ask you to allow once or while using the app, and I'll do allow while using the app. Then it's going to ask you to join a Wi-Fi network. So I'm going to join that with the password. And then it's going to ask you to choose a name, and you have some options like this: back door, front door, side door. We'll just say front door for now. And then it says, have you installed your Video Doorbell Pro? And then it just shows you the steps on how to install it on the door. We're not going to do that now, but that's straightforward, guys. So you just need to connect your wires correctly in here. I'm not an electrician, so I don't know how to give you advice on that. So you probably have to speak with an electrician. And then obviously this will go on the back of the doorbell. You see it needs to connect with those 3 pins, like so. As you can see, it has this lip down there, so you connect that like that, and then you don't need to have this plugged in. And then you just mount this and you install it on the wall. You have screws that you need, and then this will connect to that. And I think somewhere in here you should have some security, but we can have a quick look what's in there a bit later. But now let's just say yes, it's been installed, and then he's asking if this light is flashing white, and it does, as you can see. And then you say yes, and now the camera will need to read that QR code. So you put the camera facing this QR code, yeah, like so. Actually, 1 second, because I have this attached. So I haven't really heard okay. So let me try a bit better. It might be the light.
Okay. Now attempting to connect to Wi-Fi.
So you see, it just says okay. Now attempting to connect to Wi-Fi. So then from the app, you just say, oh, I heard okay. Now attempting. So you tap on that, and then it's going to show that it's connecting. So you have to wait. So as you can see, after trying to connect the Wi-Fi, it just says it's weak, and it might give you some recommendations, but I'm going to just save maybe later. Okay, so now it's just saying that the front doorbell is connected. So I can see it takes you straight into a subscription, and as you can see the details in there. With the subscription, it will allow you to record events with 30 days of storage. So you can see plan details in there. That will probably take you online maybe. So it's £8.99 per month. That's quite good actually. And that's for multiple camera recording. They only have one plan, no other plans. So let's see if I can go back. Okay, so I'm gonna just say skip for now. So the next question is a reminder: set notification levels and alarm only, alarm and outages. So we're gonna need just alarm on. So we only have entry motion, hazard alarm, smoke. I don't think this could record the hazards alarm. Probably you need one of their other devices, but I'll confirm for now. And it says they would like to send you notifications, so you need to allow it. Okay, so then you see that you can watch live. And I've just muted the sound because otherwise it creates a weird noise. And it says front door live. And depends on your network quality. It's probably gonna adjust and work better. So if I press this, then you allow it to use the microphone. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, so it sounds pretty decent. And then with this one, you probably can hear. So let's see if I press the doorbell. So you see, that's where probably you need some of the other accessories they sell, because I'm pressing a doorbell and it doesn't ring on my phone. It just rings on the doorbell itself. So you won't be able to hear this from inside your home. Let's see if we are in here, and if we press the doorbell, yeah, it's not sending us any notifications. So yeah, let me just quickly check some other features. Okay, so this is what you get. You get motion detection, which is on, and then you can adjust in here to get notifications from motion events, how sensitive should be, day and during the night, motion type, people only or all motions. That's quite good if they have that. And you can even tap zones that you want to monitor or you don't. So that's really good. Then you can save it. The quality of the video, it's by default 720, but you can choose 1080. That will use more bandwidth, obviously. Night vision is automatic. You can turn it off if you don't like it, and constantly on. Mic, microphone and audio is on. Status light. What is that? Okay, that's status light. That circle, so you can turn that off probably. I'm not sure how long it takes. Okay. All right, sorry. So you have to save, and then it turns off the light. Yeah, I do like it, so we'll leave it on so people would know. Let's see how long it takes until it shows the light. It looks like it takes a while. Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. Then you have connection, and you'll show your Wi-Fi name and other information about this, like MAC address and all that kind of information that we don't want to show. And then you just say done, and it looks like the light comes back again when you press that. Let me see what's on the overview. Okay, under overview you can choose another device if you have. There's also timeline, where it shows you what happened today. Can you tap on it? No, you can't. As you can see, probably in order to receive visual and audio notifications, you will need to have this base station. So that's why when I press this ring doorbell, it does rings on here, so people outside would know that they use the doorbell, but you can't hear that inside because you need one of these devices. But yeah, what can I say? I don't think this is that expensive. And obviously if you have the camera, you will need that as well in order to make it work. So yeah, I guess that's what it is. You can also see timeline notifications in here of what happened and the time when it happened. Yeah, and going back to the camera, I think it works pretty well. There is a delay, obviously. It keeps on saying I have a weak Wi-Fi signal, although my Wi-Fi router is in here. So not sure what's happening there. Maybe it's something interfering with it. Yeah, obviously it has a little delay, which is quite normal. I've seen this with other cameras. But otherwise, I think it works well. At least you can hear yourself on the phone. Let me just double check that. Yeah. So that function works. Testing. And then you can also speak through it. Well, I'm not too sure is why it's not really sending a signal on the phone when you press the doorbell. Let me just... No, it just doesn't do it. That's a shame, because if this would have worked, you don't really need to have that device, because you can hear the doorbell on your phone and that would be enough. But I guess they just want you to get that device, which makes sense. It's nice because it's visual and audio as well, so you can hear it. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's the unboxing of the SimpliCam video doorbell. I hope you enjoyed it. You do need to have an extra accessory, which is the speaker. So yeah, let me show you one more thing, because I was trying to figure out this myself. So how would this work? So let's just look together. So obviously you connect your wires in there. If you don't know, obviously ask your... So I'm gonna just disconnect it a bit, so that will shut it down instantly. And then you can see this goes, but what I'm a bit confused is on how you secure it on the wall. Let's just have a quick look together. So let's have a look together. So first of all, this one, I can see two holes in there, so that will definitely go either way. Depends how it's your wall. Obviously, I think this makes more sense. Then you probably remove this when you're ready. So that would go like that. Well, I am a bit confused because it doesn't really show properly in here. So yeah, I am installing that. So you do get two longer screws, which I think that would be... Is it more information on the other side? Oh, okay. Is it enough though? So here it shows you how to, drill this into the wood or wall, concrete. Okay, so you get the wood screw. So the longer one, probably it's a wood screw, and the shorter one is the screw. And there's also a security screw in there. That's why you have this key. Okay, so that's where you put the security. Yeah. Okay, so I have to say I'm still not 100% sure I understand. Maybe I'm a bit bad with understanding these things. So screw the mounting bracket on the wall, and they refer only to this. I don't need this. So maybe I don't need this. Yeah. I think this might be just if you wanna have it raised. That's all I can think of. So then you install this mounting plate, you put your wires in. You probably have the hole in here where the wires come through, like in here. And then you connect that, and then obviously you put your doorbell in. And as you can see, you have a little slider. So it slides like that in position. And then the next step will be to put that screw through. And that screw will push in. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. So that screw will push in and it will lock. It would prevent this from going down. Okay, that makes sense. That is good. That is secure. And I guess if you use this, then you just have it like that. And it's the same thing. So you just put the screws through there. And then you do the same thing. You connect it. Cool. So yeah, guys, there you have it. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps my review. Yeah, so thank you for watching.